Going live, going live. Happy Friday, everyone. No, Friday, this Sunday. Okay, thought it was the weekend. Thought it was the weekend. Poor me. Thought it was the weekend. Know my brain. I'll be all over the place. Just waiting for people to come in. It just popped up, I'm like a pop tart. I just pop up and everything. Hi, Trigger. How you doing? How you doing, Trigger? Hi, DJ T Law. I had a great time last night, girl. I had a blast. I was trying to entertain my dad and listen at the same time. He finally went to bed. I stayed up, tried to hang in with you guys. Now I'm tired, okay? I am so tired. I'm very tired. Hi, Edward. Hi, cousin. Hi, kin folks. Hi, kin folks. Welcome. Welcome, kin folks. I appreciate you guys stopping by on this Sunday. Glorious, nice Sunday. What's going on with everybody? You never went to sleep. Y'all, okay, let me see who I can see. And I have my tablet. I cannot see a thing. I've been looking for, I've been looking for you every day. Okay. I have, and Lisa, okay, it's Edward 6'7". Is that Monroe? Yes. Well, I'm sorry, you guys. I just this situation that's going on, like it's very hard. Like it's hard for me. Like um, is people not understanding? This is the storm. Like we're going through a storm, and I'm waiting for the calmness, the quietness after the storm. Um, a lot of people needs to know that Robert has been he has gone through the trials, right? Hi, Miss Queen. Robert has gone through his trials, and so now Robert has to. That's my little mini me just walked in, y'all. 21 years old, and she says she loves her some R. Kelly. Okay, and this is a child, this poor child, honey. When I came to visit, she had the Trapped in the Closet video on, and she know word for word. 21 years old, so he is loved young in from young to old. You never put in you put in here. Yeah, it's at this point. I'm what I'm doing for him as well as my nephew and other people. I'm praying because he has gone to trial. Now Thursday they will do the sentencing for him, um, and the only thing you can do is pray. A lot of people don't understand. Um, Jennifer has to put in all these different filings and motions, and she has to go through this court system first before she goes into the other court system to meet with the magistrates, with the to the appellate court. So all of this stuff has to be put in there, and then she can say, "Okay, I put this in here, and this is why," and the judge denied it. And you have these three, some I think some four they go over these, but when I'm saying like waiting for calmness after the storm, this is really like it's a hard thing because I'm here in Louisiana to visit my nephew tomorrow, and just looking at his mother, this worry, and she's afraid. She's like, if when he go to trial, it's like he's giving up hope, and he just feel like he's gonna be shipped, and they're gonna send him to Mississippi. So his mother, she works at night. She's a nurse, and she works at night, and she try to go and she try to keep her son encouraged, and she is so stressed out, you guys. Her hair is getting gray, her hair is falling out, and it's like you're losing a child, like the child is passing away, like your child is dying, and and she's wondering like what I'm gonna do if they ship him to Mississippi. They talking about almost giving my son life in prison just because this female is mad because she find out he has a live-in girlfriend, and in the only video that they have of those two together is eating at Danny's. And that's why I put in my title too, is sex now a deadly weapon? Because this is what it seems like. It's like having sex will bury you alive. What is the price to pay for having sex? And it is very to me it's really hard because had a talk, and I love to come sit with my pop and talk to my dad because he always give me knowledge on things, and we talk about things. He talk about how the girls were even back then, that these girls was very out there, and he even talked about the women back then, how they would sneak other men in and sleep with these other men. And right today, some of these kids might not even be their father's kids. I have seen a lot of court cases with older women, kids are not their husband's kids, and these women hiding a secret, and they want to live this clean, pure life to their kids, like they never been out there before, that they the innocent mother and stuff like that. And then you have these kids denied their real father, and they don't find out about their father until they died. That was one of my clients. She didn't find out about her real father until her mother was dead. The real father was dead, and her thought father was, passed away. And a cousin had to come tell her that this man was her father, which she assumed that. And I was always thinking, like, why are you so light-skinned and you the shortest one in the family? She doesn't have any kids. All the other ones have kids, and she doesn't look like them. And she found out. And I had to tell her, I said, I think your mother, when she went back to her husband, she didn't want the family to know that she stepped out on her husband, and she didn't want her husband to treat you different from the other kids. So she took it to the grave. And that's what you're dealing with. Excuse me, you guys, let me deal with this situation. Okay, what are we saying? You put in a lot of work for her. Kelly, I'm not ready for the sentence. Y'all pray to get time served. He doesn't deserve none of this. I'm there for you. The only thing you have to just pray and ask for it. Pray for a Hail Mary. I wanted my nephew's birthday was yesterday, day before, I think, and my sister lost her driver, like she couldn't even go see him, like and I stepped back and I thought about it. I'm like, it's about sex. Like, is sex even worth it? Like, and let me see if I can read this article. I'm gonna try to read it, y'all, without my glasses. My dad is going in my truck, so let's see. I don't think my mini me, I call her my mini me. She my sister niece. Sister niece, do you have any reading glasses? Okay. It says the federal. No glasses. Oh, y'all young. Y'all eyeballs is full of life. Enjoy them young eyeballs. Okay. This is from Chicago AP. It says federal prosecutors Thursday asked a judge to give singer R. Kelly 35 more. No, is that 25? Okay. I told y'all I can't see. 25 more years in prison for his child pornography enticement conviction last year in Chicago, which would add a 30 year he recently began serving in a New York case. The 56-year-old wouldn't be eligible for release until he was around 100 if the judge agreed both to the 25 years and another government request that Kelly began serving his Chicago sentence only after the 30 years in New York sentence and fully served. Sad. Okay. I don't see him fighting hard for murderers that, you know, I was looking at that. I was looking at how a man killed a infant and they didn't go hard to try to get his man death in prison. In their sentencing recommended filed last Thursday, the U.S. District Court in Chicago prosecutors described Kelly's behavior as sadistic, calling him, I hope I said that right because I'm not saying, a serial sexual predator with no remorse and who posed a serious danger to society. The only way to ensure Kelly does not reoffend is to impose a sentence that will keep him in prison for the rest of his life. The 37-page government filing says. Kelly's sentencing is in Chicago is set for Thursday next week. The lawyer Jennifer Bonjean wrote in a filing last week that even with the existing 30 years New York sentence, Kelly will have to defy all statistical odds to make it out of what is in the way prison alive. She cited data that the average life expectancy. She's saying so. What Jennifer Bonjean is saying on here that a black guy was in prison will make it to 64. The average African American guy life expectancy. Lady, where are my glasses? I think I did a good job though. I gotta find my damn glasses. I don't know if they're in the truck with my dad. I don't know. But I ain't gonna do the more read because I feel kind of weird doing it without my glasses. But okay. Anywho, how many of you guys feel like sex is a death sentence now? You can't even speak to a person. I like that Irvin guy that used to play for Chicago, not Chicago Cowboys, the Michael Irvin guy. He had a 45-minute conversation or 40-second conversation, something like that. What was said? This lady said that he was talking to her like in the wrong way, and so they stripped him from the Super Bowl, took his job as far as being an announcer there. And so I think he is, and actually I think one of the hotels said, banned him from going to their hotel. And I just like, oh my God, y'all didn't do any investigation on this. It's like, better safe than sorry. It's not that a person is give them this fair, give him the opportunity, just like as well as you heard the other lady, hear him out and investigate this first, and I talked about the girl that was speaking about Robert and Aaliyah and Robert. I'm trying to say it in alphabetical order. It's not. You don't think sex now is a death sentence? To me it is. I've just been looking at a lot of stuff. I'm gonna look this. I've been looking at a lot of stuff. Um, like on the news. I'm seeing different things on. Um, it's just I don't know. Like it seems like sex is a problem nowadays. I'm sorry. It just seems like sex is a problem. It's the lying women for me. Yeah, but I'm asking you guys, do y'all feel like have do y'all feel sex is a death sentence in many ways? You have people um that they get caught up with diseases. Some people, I don't think, when I talk to my doctor, my other doctor, you guys, I went to see my gynecologist. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I try to be honest and try to tell y'all a little bit about, life learning lesson because I am a hard headed ass person. You guys, I had a major operation, right? So they had to sew me in the inside and then on the outside, right? So I needed a dress moved, and I'm a Taurus. I'm stubborn as hell. When I ask you to do something, I'm not gonna keep asking you to do it, but I'm gonna suffer after the consequences of it, and I just call it life learning lessons. But I pushed I pushed right, push, push, trying to push this thing, and I rubbed. I think I opened the inside of the incision, so they had to actually go in through the canal and use this silver knife to try to close it back up. So my therapist was like, "Look, why did you do that?" I'm like saying to myself, I asked this man to come move it and he didn't want to move it. So I'm like, the hell with you. I'm going to move it. Like, women are stubborn, you know. No, no, but depending on how you look at it, I guess triggered because I'm looking at it. I'm looking at a whole lot of different things. Every time you look around, it's like somebody saying somebody did something to him, or just like take off. That lady said that he did something to her. It's like politics to me. Sex is like politics. You trying to gain something. You trying to gain something. You lie to get what you want. If you don't get what you want, you lie to destroy a person's life. That's what I'm looking at. Like with it, it's kind of sad because sex to me now is I don't I don't dig it. I guess that's why I'm like been trying to embrace myself and trying to relax and try to stay calm. I stand up to be counted. Um, And what better place to come to than to my father, where I can sit and talk to my father, and my father gives, he's a very smart man, give great advice, and it's just like, am I feeling this way because of the fight and what I'm fighting for? Am I feeling this way because I'm afraid something will happen to my son, which my oldest son, how many times? No, my even my baby boy went through some stuff, and I'm telling you, it's depressing. It's very depressing, and so um, I think about Robert. I think about my nephew. I'm thinking about my cousin. I'm thinking about Don Russell. I'm thinking about our young women. Okay, because I have both. Um, G babies and glam babies. And I'm dealing with a relative that's dealing with her daughter. And we have to look at it and understand too that women, they like to go out there and battery about to drop. Let me put this in real quick, guys. Women, this young lady fears sex. right? This young lady experienced sex, and you can't tell her nothing. She leaves home. They calling the police. They trying to find out. Hi, Thomas. How you doing? Welcome. Um, they looking for her. Mama can't do nothing with her. Once she got a hold to sex, it drove her to the point where you can't tell me nothing. I would do anything, and it needs to come to the point where you talk to these young ladies, because I'm finna try to go talk to her if I have time, because they sent her to a place. It's not what you call a juvenile center, but it's more like a mental place for a mental hospital. The ambulance came and got her, right? She didn't want to go to school, anything, nothing. And so what do you tell these young ladies that's, out there trying to be sexually active and with older men? And do you tell them, okay, you with this person, you lied about your age or whatever the case might be? Do you know the consequences of your actions with having sex with this person? Don't you know you can send this person to prison for the rest of their lives, and you'll be sitting here sick as a puppy, you know, somebody you fighting your parents to be with, you sending them away for the rest of their lives. Is it worth it? You can get pregnant or um and drop out of school. It's like all these consequences. Like, what do we say to our young women? Because with me, I wanted to be with an older guy, and I told you guys that. And I speak on life experience, life learning lessons, and I hold myself accountable for every action that I did and that I made. Yes, I laid up with an older guy. Yes, I married this guy. Yes, we had kids together. And that's what I wanted. It's like, how do you balance these things? How mental illness, teenagers, sex, all these different things. It's just like a drug. Having sex to me now is like drug dealers are being on drugs. I'm serious. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I feel like with the, sex. Sex is it's supposed to be a beautiful thing. It's supposed to be something that brings you and your spouse closer. Now it's just like a advertisement, and I want to figure out something. Even with Robert's situation, y'all didn't hear me talk a lot about um, different things with the land fair situation. There's things that I knew, and people talk to me about, and I'm like, hey, there's certain stuff I'm not gonna say on here, but I did talk to them about. Um, what about getting a person help? Just like this young lady, she's at a mental institution. I feel like even right now, Robert does not. He served his time. Let him go somewhere to therapy. Counseling and therapy. You know, let him do that. You know, they're talking like we want him to stay in jail and rot in jail because of his sexual ways. But you will allow a person to bond out. You will allow a person to get out on parole for taking a person's life. They're here on more. And I'm not understanding that. I'm not understanding how this system is working. If there someone told to me, if I can be honest with you guys, because see, we are fighting for the way that this legal system is right now, right? How you doing? It's like my eyes are getting so. Mini me. I'm thinking my mini me to come. Mini me, sister, niece. Who else this? I don't have my glasses. Y'all, this is crazy. I'm so sorry. I wish I could pinch this thing and make it be bigger. I can't see. The more I'm looking at this thing, my eyes, I feel if the girl think that they grown up to try to be with an older man, then they will have to accept the consequences because she's making that choice. That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking at men's. I swear, like my daughter told me about a situation that a man molested a baby, and they gave him 5 years. I'm like, girls, you better send that to me. You better send that to me. And I'm looking at all these different things where these people actually force women, force children and women, and they're not asking for these people to have life in prison. And I'm not understanding why they're treating him that way. I'm not. And that's what I feel, Thomas, because I put on my grown woman panties, and like I told you, I think a lot of you guys that's been following me, I told you about the situation with my ex-husband and I. Um, Matter of fact, I didn't lie about my age. I just remember that we lived in California, and we went to visit our mother, and we were. I think at that time it was like you can choose what season you want to go to school. And when they were in school, we were out, so we would visit our mother. And so, of course, we're there for a month, you know, and hanging out with my mother and my aunties and on the porch. And I see this older guy walk through, and I'm checking him out. He was DJing, playing his music. I have love for music. I love music. Music is like a healing to my soul. But I just always see he's a hard worker. Right today, this man works hard, and they telling him it's time for him to retire, and he has a heart condition now. This man like no, no, no. But anywho, long story short, um, I wanted to be with him. I started visiting, and I didn't look at him in a sexual way, but a lot of people used to go over his house and listen to music, and he will have like drinks, wine coolers and stuff like that, and he DJ'd on his porch, and we used to hang out and just be there. And so I just grew fond, and I used to go over there and sit down, watch TV with him, and laugh with him and stuff like that until we started like getting close, you know. And then like I started growing feelings for him. So like, hey, I started talking to him, and um, once his ex girlfriend, like, she was digging into who I was and trying to find out things about me, and then she she had to call the police, y'all. Like I was at his house, and hey, I was like, I told the officer came, and um, the police is, all over there. I was like, we have to go to the police station. And I'm like telling them, like, hey, he didn't know. He didn't know. Okay. And I told my mom, I was like, you better tell him that you gave me consent to be with this guy. So my mom did. Because, like, I already told my mom, like, hey, what's the difference? What's the difference in the age group? If you're going to have sex, I'm going to have sex one day. I'm going to try it. I want to try it. I'll let it be with somebody I want to have sex with, mom. Let it be with, I want to be with somebody that's a responsible person. He didn't have no kids. He was a hard worker. He was clean, and stuff like that. And hey, it is what it is. Like I took responsibility, baby, for my actions because I told them, like, hey, No, y'all not gonna arrest him because he has nothing to do with me and my action. I chose to do this, and I was a teenager at the time, and I had sense enough to know that I took responsibility. Even after we went through our little situation, I wasn't mad at him and said I'm gonna retaliate and I'm going and I'm gonna file charges and tell him that he coerced me and he did this and he did that to me and I went through this and that. I got my divorce and we did, our things as separate parents, and it is what it is because I opened my cootie cock to that man, okay? My fast ass opened my kitty cock to that man. And I don't care what nobody say. If you don't, if you have enough sense, let me turn this around because this thing is aggravating. It made me look different. I can't see y'all now. Okay. Oh, I don't look right on this here. I don't look right. My face look big. Okay, my whole thing right. What the hell I need some glasses. Let me look in here. Give me a second, y'all. Because this here is a mess. Give me a second. Let me find my glasses. I can't see shit. Ugh. Me. You see how you doing me? I am trying to get my glasses, girl. I need some glasses. Hey, I found my glasses. See, that's what I say about these youngsters. They be all in them rooms, honey. They be on the phones. They have them gadgets. Oh, thank you, Rita. What's up, Rita? Okay, I got my glasses, y'all. I can see now. I can see. Oh, I just felt handicapped. Girl, child. I don't know, that thing had me looking. I'm already taking all these steroids and stuff, honey. It got me just all looking swollen, puffed up. I'm getting my glasses, baby. I'm blind as a bat. Look at this. Whew, Lord, I feel better. Don't y'all laugh at my glasses. I don't care. I'm wearing these damn glasses. I'm wearing my glasses. Look at that. Let little mini me in there fussing. My niece in there, she dated an older guy. But that's a stubborn little heifer, I'm telling you. That little heifer, baby. She was going neck and neck to with that older guy. She wasn't playing with him, honey. She that minute me, she had me in her, honey. And so she went through her life learning lessons and stuff. And she ain't nobody try to put that man in jail. She done left him. She learned her lessons. She out trying to do her, having fun. She dated somebody else. And she ain't running around here like her whole life and soul is taken from her because she done made a mistake being with an older guy. My sister, I miss you too, honey. I miss you too. Don't be laughing at me, Monroe. I'm blind. I'm blind. Oh, but people don't realize the situation with. Are you trying to say? You said okay. You probably using that voice speaking thing. Okay, so you're saying R. Kelly is not the same. These girls was of legal age. Well, okay. We understand that if you notice they whenever they put the information in the newspaper or they talk about it, they always age him as now. And hopefully the judge see it as his, I know Bunjean kept like, you know, putting his age at that time and when she was speaking, she kept like putting the age in there and like, okay, he was this age, he was this age, he was this age. Well, hell, I guess I'm semi-blind. Hell, I ain't gonna claim it, but Lord, forgive me for saying that because this people really, really blind. God, I barely can see. I can't see these little words and stuff that's floating everywhere. I just feel like these words be fighting with my eyeballs, Jesus. So I'm sorry, Lord. I'm so sorry. You remember? You remember when we used to date older men. They call that statutory rape. It was up to the young teen to say no, and he didn't know. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know. Like in certain states, it's different. People is like, hey, this man ain't had no business being with them that age, but he was like in his 20s. But a lot of people, you guys was looking at it like, oh, okay, but he was dating Azriel. That girl went up to that man like she was an adult. Like if he, like I said, like people have to understand, like I know certain people looking at it a certain way. I'm looking at it from my lenses because I know my situation. I know what I did when I had my fast ass out there being hot and fast. My sister, baby, still with this man that she was with. Hell, and I told her, I said, this man on a walking cane now, girl. He is old as Methuselah and all that damn gray hair and stuff. She was with him when I was in elementary, honey. He was way older than my sister. So what they gonna do? Are they gonna go? They have their ups and downs. So what they gonna do? They gonna arrest him? How many years ago this happened with the land fair? It was like, oh my God. Okay, she want to go to showers. I don't know what to say about this situation. I just pray that it's a Hail Mary and I'm looking for some calm after this storm. But y'all have to realize and listen, y'all, this is a lot. And this is appeal is the only thing that's left hanging unless the president decide to do something about it, okay? And honey, we dealing with Joe Biden. Well, if that's the case, arrest come arrest all the other men and women that mess with young boys. Yeah. And you see it's a lot of women messing with teenage boys and they feel like everybody feel like that's cool. That's all right. Why is it wrong for this and not wrong for that? Like I'm just not getting it. I I had a lot to say, y'all, because I be thinking in my mind, but this is so crazy. And then, Thursday is coming up. I'm like so stressed. I'm so stressed. And, my even my physical therapist told me, you can't save the world. You can't save the world. And I try to talk to my glam babies, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie, my baby girl had her child when she was young. Oh, you was outside and I'm calling you and calling you. What was your experience? I'm talking to my um I'm on YouTube and I'm live. What was your experience with a dating an older guy? You're young and he's older. Are you at fault or do you blame him? Y'all separated, you went on with your life. Do you feel like you lost your life and you're miserable and you need to see a counselor, a therapist because you started dating this older guy and even moving in with him? Like, what is yours? How do you feel? Because what we're talking about is I'm talking about my experience, which I have always talked to y'all. This is my little mini me. She graduated and everything. Um, so I talked to her about taking her time and stuff, and just trying to tell her about my life learning lessons and stuff, and like even my dad was like, take your time, go out there and experience life and stuff. But my dad said the only way that we can't keep us kids forever. The only way we're gonna learn, we're gonna have to get out there and bump our heads. We're gonna have to know about things. And if you don't learn, when you get grown, you're gonna be dealing like a lot of my clients now, just so naive to the fact they don't know anything about a man. Um, the man using them, they just because they was blind, and we have social media that's teaching our people now. That's teaching. Girl, this plat about to get on my nerves, me. So, how you feel? I'm just saying. I wanna know, sis, your breakup with this older guy. Do you feel like you done lost your life?
I wouldn't say exactly that, but wasted a lot of time.
You
Yeah.
wasted a lot of time, but
Most
do you feel like this man should go to jail and rot in jail because you wasted a lot of your time because you just wanted to you fell in love with somebody and you started dating and this man started showering you with gifts and he had his own house and car. That's what happened with me. This man had, he was able to take care of me too. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He was able to take care of me, and that's what I wanted. I did not want no boy, and so we need to. That's why I talk about this, because if we're gonna look at it on both sides, we on one side we need to look at it on both sides. Like people like me, I wanted a man that was gonna take care of me. I wasn't able to work. I was in school. I wanted, and I dated. When I dated older guys. I did. I'm not gonna lie. And it's my life learning lesson. I learned from that, baby. And when you get older, honey, you learn a whole lot of stuff. I ain't telling y'all to go out there. Now, this is a disclaimer. I ain't telling y'all to go out there and open y'all little chop to older guys because because TBD says she opened her chop to an older guy. I'm just telling y'all about my life learning lessons, okay? My experience. I was trying to call you in here to read. I'm wearing these glasses, honey. My eyes look big. My head look big and swole. I'm trying to look sexy on here. I'm trying to look.
But that's just the camera. But how about how you just look down, just face to face? A camera.
Look. Now this little hair for here, baby. Love her some R. Kelly. That's why I don't come and be talking to them about Robert. I bet you if I did say I'm gonna rent a car, y'all come with me. We going to this courthouse and support Robert. I bet you them heifers are jumping in damn car.
I love R. I thought I seen some. I don't know. It may be fake, but I thought he was supposed to. Something
Get
like
out.
it been getting out or something like
It's
that.
I always tell you come to your sister auntie to find out about R. Kelly's situation.
I need to know, and because I
Okay.
wanna.
She said that a lot of people call me, guys. A lot of people call me, want to know about the situation. Oh, they said they dropped the charge. They said he getting out. Okay, let me tell you what's going on.
Yes.
Robert has been sentenced in New York. They gave him 30 years. And her name is Judge Ann. I call her Judge Sidebar. He had a state case and a federal case, a federal and a state case in Chicago. So he has gone to trial. And they found him guilty. Look like she want to cry, y'all.
But it,
Don't cry. Listen. Okay, so um, this is child pornography and they said coercion, which this girl and her parents and all that. I'm gonna break that down to you, and when I get off here with them, because honey, it's a whole lot to talk about. But Thursday they're gonna try to sentence him. They want the people in Chicago want to give him adding 25 more years, not concurrent but separate charges. It's a lot to take. Just pray for a Hail Mary, baby. Pray for him.
I
She's
don't.
she's 21. You 21 now, me.
Yes.
Yeah, she's 21 now. And when I tell y'all, it is a somebody. It's something up high. It's somebody higher because I even went to I was in another state. I got out, was going into Burger King, and they was bumping Robert's music. And I asked them how do they feel about the situation. I said, do y'all think that this man took women and kidnapped them and held them down and took their bodies without their permission and stuff like that? He said, well, how they put it and why we were so mad at the time the news had it like this man was snatching girls off the street, little babies off the street, kidnapping them, selling them for sex and stuff like that. And then, the more and we look into it without looking at the news, we look at it on YouTube or something like that. They tell us, I don't know what this is flying around my head, me, but I don't want to embarrass myself on this camera because I will tear this whole house down. Y'all know I'm scared of bugs. What the hell? That big flying like a helicopter. Get it? I don't know, but get that damn thing. I saw that. If I didn't see nothing else, I seen whatever the hell that was flying around here. Get that damn thing. So he was basically saying that how the media put it out there made people think the worst of him. And yes, it is an overkill, Priscilla. And why are they doing this when murderers? Like you got people that's killing can even bond out. My men and me could tell you, baby, I don't do bugs and stuff. You understand me? You see how she laughing, honey? My bug stuff, I even rub bugs repellent stuff on me because I don't want them things coming up towards me. I have bug spray in my car, baby. I got stuff, baby. I don't do no damn bugs and dogs, cats, none of them. Keep them damn things away from me. You found the girl. You found, I'm telling you, it's glass right there. I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to kill myself. But so that's what I was asking you. Like, do you feel that he's to blame, or do you take responsibility? Who came to who? Cause like my niece, she looks like a little baby. She really look young for her. She looks young, like and you have older women that look young. I guess it's how she hold up her. Don't throw that thing over here. I think you did that on purpose. I just hurt my inner leg. Oh, it hurt. Oh, I hurt myself. Oh, that is not funny, man. I have to go to therapy for my Kuda Cotton girl shoes. They worked on showing me how to flex it out and make it flexible. Oh my god. It. Damn, it's dead now. Okay. See, don't be laughing at me. Hi, everybody that just came up in here with me. Monet, hi. How are you doing? But yeah. So who did you pursue him? Or did he pursue you?
I'm pursue me. Like he kept texting. He was texting me for the longest, but I never really responded to him until.
Did he know your age? And did you know his age? He didn't know your age.
I just know he ended up saying we had the same birthday. It was our birthday.
Oh, y'all had the same birthday month.
Okay. He was like, you need to come have a drink with me or whatever.
Oh, he invited you for a drink. Okay, so because he knows your dad and
see, yeah, I didn't even know that at first.
You didn't know that. See, you didn't know he knew your dad, and then you was hanging around with your other siblings, your older siblings, and everybody just hanging around being grown and stuff like that. And he just caught his eye and saw a shorty like, I like her right there, So then you said yes. Did he force you to say yes? Did he force you? Did he tell you? Did he jack you in the truck? Did you went out to drink with him and stuff like that? Did they check? Did they check your ID for the drink? They didn't check ID. Y'all see what I'm talking about? This man had a drink, and even the bartender didn't like. Hey, let me check your ID, me.
I don't think he asked if I even had ID or how. I could have told you I was any age. You just don't believe me. Like I could have been lying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what do the system need to do? Because this is a two-way street. Just like I be telling that man at that house of mine. I said, let me tell you something, baby. This ain't no one-way street. This is a two-way street. That's why I held myself fully responsible for my coup de cop. That my ex-husband didn't take my coup de cop. I gave him my coup de cop. Okay, happily gave it to him. And matter of fact, I had to teach him. Now, what you talking about? We didn't have social media then. And then I went through molestation. Okay, I know the difference between rape, because I was. Okay, I wanted somebody to protect me. I wanted a man. I know that boy. When I tried to date somebody my age when I was in school. You understand? We shouldn't have been thinking about that anyway. But hell, we got hormones. We young people. Y'all just don't know. Y'all know, because hell, you young. You was young yourself. You was around other kids, and that's why people need to talk about it. A lot of women scared to get up here because they'd have probably lied to their men and try to act like they was so goddamn innocent when they little hot ass was walking up and down them streets being hot and fast. I'm telling you, to this day, gray hair turns me on. I'm sorry. It just seemed like wisdom to me. Shit, I don't give a damn. I don't care. It's just that people they need to try to get this law together, because I don't think a person deserve. If you ain't, I know the difference. I know the difference. And hell, this man, hell, I tried. I made sure I was gonna try to put my grown woman panties on, because I was trying, you know, be grown. I didn't want to show him that I was scared. I didn't want to show him that I couldn't handle nothing, because then he'll be really realizing, oh, she is underage. No, I went in there as a grown woman, okay? I'm just gonna be honest. I don't give a damn why people talking about. Yeah, I know. I know you. Somebody on Tim Savage's little station. I know you. You talking about climbing through the window to be with an older man. I sure in the hell did. Damn it. I sure in the hell did. What? What? I'm owning up to my damn my responsibilities. Like, I'm owning up to my shit, okay? I'm not gonna put it all on that man. Shit. He, baby, that's the old woman had competition. His ex girlfriend had competition, baby. She had to use. Did she want to fight me? I was fighting her, and he really thought I was grown when I beat the hell out of his ex girlfriend, baby. I sure the hell did now, baby. Then since she want to fight, start some mess, I really went for him. I said, okay, I'm gonna show this heifer. I did it just to show her ass up. Like, okay, yeah, okay, I'm gonna show you some. I'm not afraid of my life learning lessons. Okay, I'm not afraid to say that. Okay, but you can't say a lot of people like you look fast. This probably I know I'm not, because I'm going to kitty coochie therapy every damn week. Okay, for the people who work on me to be able to know how to expand myself, because I can't handle stuff. I ain't scared. I ain't scared to talk about it. Y'all gospel women, gospel group is running around here lying and stuff. Now, see, my little mini me said that she was around the way, just how I met her. I'm walking, looking all sexy and stuff, just laughing. Everybody used to pick at because he was popular. Like, my ex-husband was popular, honey. And I said, who is this guy? He's popular, this man. I'm just checking him out. I was like, he got no children. He ain't got no children. He ain't got no kids. What? In his house is clean. It smell good. Oh my God, I love clean. Oh my God. Y'all know what we be talking about. Come on, it ain't no use to nobody trying to act like these girls didn't know anything. And like I said, about the land fair girl, I said I don't know who was teaching who, but it looked like to me if that video that they were showing little clips of and stuff, and from what I heard family members telling me, they said hell that chick was teaching R. Kelly some tricks because he had like he didn't know what he was doing and she was doing all the work. Like he was just still. It was like she was doing all they said and she took it all. So what in the hell? Like they was like, one of my cousins, and this is a female cousin. She's an older lady. She said, well, when they showed me the video, I'm like, how in the hell she taking all that? I said, did she look like she was in pain? Did she look like she was being forced? Like, no, hell, she was doing all the work. He didn't snatch her and throw her on her. She got up on him. Well, you say you don't believe it was her. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't like looking at nobody else's vaginas and stuff. On I don't like looking at this. It looks nasty to me. I don't want to look at nobody nasty body parts. I don't want to look at these deformed body coochies. Okay, but like my life learning lesson, I talk to my nieces and stuff about. Like I tell them I'm like I put it like this, like it was a feeling that I had, and I wanted that feeling again. Like it was a feeling that I experienced, and there was something that I never experienced before. That's why I said sex is like drugs, you guys. Like your first hit, right? And if they do it right, your first hit, it gives you this feeling that you want to go back for more. And then it just have you like whatever, like especially in your first experience, like your head just be all over the place. You can't nobody tell you shit. Like nobody, even with a grown ass woman, when they fall in love and they have sex with somebody and they give them this good feeling and they treat them right and they love them and stuff like that, it's like you can't tell them nothing. Like you can't tell it. Well, I'm just saying, baby, Rita, I'm just saying, y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all older women know y'all little tootie toots was hot as hell back in the days, honey, because my grandma was fast. Both my grandmothers was hot and fast, and they was fast as hell. Okay? Understand me? I had an auntie that was married at the age of 12. I know the older, the more they, do research on things. Girl, what is that? What's what you playing?
I'm on TikTok.
So, like my niece, she said that her birthday was the same, and she didn't know that was her dad knew, my brother knew this guy, and honey, she was all up in that truck rolling, just short and small, just rolling that big ass truck, So but that's what you call bait, baby. I told her about that. I still have to give her some of these women lessons, honey. I said, let me tell you something. That's called bait, honey. They start whining and dining you and doing the world for you, honey. They bait your ass in. And once they bait you in, they feel like they got your ass. But don't you stand firm, honey. This one here is stubborn like me, baby. I don't take no mess. As little as big as this damn man. That man was a big ass giant. I was like, girl, what the hell you doing with this big ass bear? She had a damn teddy bear, y'all. Hear me? He had a big ass teddy bear. I'm like, what the hell you doing with this damn teddy bear? So you better tell that bastard if he do anything to you, we coming. We coming deep. She don't want to look at no other. I don't want to look at nobody damn pretty pies, baby. All this deformed stuff, all these clicks and stuff everywhere. I don't watch porn, honey. It's nasty shit. I don't see how people get around. Let me stop. But I just keep it real, y'all. I think that's why my nieces and stuff, they like me. I'm that auntie that they really like, because I don't bite my damn tongue on this. You just gotta keep it real. Stop lying about stuff. All these sancted and saved and sanctified women, like I said, your grandma, your mama, and they your mama's children. I don't say children, them children, honey. They was hot as hell. And then then you couldn't do nothing with them. Cause I already told my mom, I was like, listen, this is how I told her. I think I told y'all this story before. I said, listen, mama. Cause she told me, she said, I know you ain't over there trying to talk to that man. I said, what's the difference? You ain't said that when I was talking to Dennis, and he was Dennis was my age, and the bastard was childish, pushing me and pushing me to the ground and laughing and stuff. I'm like, look, let me tell you something. You too childish, okay? And women mature quicker than men, and I was very mature, okay? So I'm like, you little childish bastard. I didn't want to talk to another boy. Be gone. Shouldn't have been talking to nobody. Y'all should have just been thinking about, this, my life. But hey, you gotta learn one way or the other. We have life learning lessons. So basically, what these people, these prosecutors are trying to say in Chicago are saying, oh, Robert has no remorse. He's still trying to act like he didn't do anything wrong. Have y'all ever considered that? If this man constantly, if y'all saying he did something wrong, let's just talk in this way, right? If you saying that he did something wrong and he think he didn't do anything wrong, don't you think it might be something that y'all need to have him talk to a psychiatrist about, to see why he feel like this is nothing wrong? He said this was my girlfriends, like legal age. They might be a little too young for some of y'all. Y'all might, everybody flavor is different. I like she might like Pepsi and I like Coca-Cola. Okay, she might like strawberry ice cream and I like vanilla. But he might, he dated, they're talking like he just wanted them young. But they always kept these older women out the light, but you had one that always tried to keep herself in light. That damn radio personalities that said that she was locked in the room, she couldn't get out. She had to call somebody and get a damn pizza, and she didn't call 911, but she called her friend to Uber, have a DoorDash to bring her damn pizza, deliver a damn pizza. A big ass phone. She fell out because she was hungry, waiting on a ding-a-ling, because you just have to be honest with yourselves, and I don't care what nobody say, because it just pays to be honest. You had these women with their parents looking at a famous guy, this guy on TV, this guy with music, this guy everybody just loving. His music was wonderful. He was making money. You seen him in these nice cars. Y'all know he was in the Olympic fields. They seen this big nice house, the land fair, mom and daddy, and in the Claris, in these other damn people, okay, savages. You see, right? And hell, go for it, girl. Why did Sparker Taylor rub your hands through his head? Why the mama was sleeping with him? Allegedly. Is it what's is it Valerie Landfair? Why you all up in there talking to him in the studio about stuff? And y'all saying this man sexually acting, right? And he did something so wrong. But no adult in that circle said it was wrong, and we gonna get you some help because you love sex and you don't care who you have sex with. So why we giving these other people buddy passes, these mamas and daddies? If y'all feel like he did something wrong and they allowed him to be doing some wrongdoing to their daughter? I'm not getting this. It's like, look at the media, right? And the press, and how everybody is painting a picture that this man is a monster. Like, I have heard good things about what was going down. Like, of course, people gonna have their ups and downs. People gonna yell. People gonna scream. They gonna fight. Hell, they were fighting all the time. Hell, my ex-husband, I was fighting. Hell, he was way older than me, baby. But honey, when that knife hit his ass and them goddamn 2x4s breaking his damn arm, he learned to leave me the hell alone. Cause hell, I might have been young, but I was gonna defend myself at all costs. Okay. And they try to act like the youth doesn't know anything. Now, if you have a mental illness and you kind of on the slow side, yes, I'm taking the glasses. So we're gonna see what y'all saying over here on this side, because I try to get Minnie to come over here and be my reader. But she and her phone, honey, you can't mess with these teenagers and stuff when they dealing with their phones and stuff, honey, because it's a hot mess. Let's see here. I see a lot of laughing emojis. I don't know why y'all be laughing at me. Me too. TBD. One of my aunts was married in Alabama at the age of 12, and other ones was 13. Honey, I guess they trying to stop it, but ask yourself this: why is what's the name of that teen pregnancy thing? What's the name of that damn series?
What is it called? Teen Mom.
Teen Mom, 16 and pregnant and shit. Yeah, and they embracing this, and then you got girls running around here trying to get pregnant to get on the damn show. But they embracing that I can they can pump a baby on you. We'll put you on a reality show, and we'll make it one of the number one hit. So it's a number one damn reality show. Damn girls walking around, teenagers with big ass bellies and shit. And hell, I don't hear nobody talking shit about that. What that boy and that girl? He older than her and got her pregnant. And she said, I don't care what they say. We ran off and we got married. We went to another state and got married because he is not going to jail. That is my man, and I don't care what nobody say. She was 16 years old. I think he was what, 20? Some little white girl, some country white girl, baby. She said ain't nobody getting her man, honey. She went and married him. So why with her head? Why he in jail? Why this white man in jail? I just gotta figure it out now. If y'all start doing everybody like y'all doing the aura in this situation, I shut my damn mouth. Okay, I will shut the hell up. And if y'all gave him a fair trial like y'all doing everybody else, I will shut the hell up. Okay, but it's not right.
I don't feel like R. Kelly wrong. But why y'all wait after all this time though? I don't know.
Everybody say that. Why you wait all this time? Well, don't you know the girl? Don't you know? Pissy girl. Don't you know Pissy girl trying to sue him for what? How much, y'all? $22 million. Trying to sue him. Now she trying to get restitution, baby. She had a package and everything written up, honey. And she lied on the oath and said she wasn't trying to get shit. She knew she was trying to get something. That's why I told y'all they wanted to keep Robert locked up, because they were trying to work on land fair, and they were trying to work on that damn Clary girl. Okay? They were trying to work on her. They were trying to work on her. And they told them, that's why she said 13 to 20 million. Girl, you pissing on him and he pissing on you, and you rubbing your cat on him, ain't worth no $20 million in that damn case. My ex-husband needs to give me 20 million because I dropped some babies for his ass, okay? So I'm the hell with this shit now. I'm about to get mad. That's why I don't come on here no more, because I'll be getting mad about this stuff. This man, treat this man like a damn dog. And then you got Don Russell. Y'all done took his damn, have some of his life from him, from his family, over some mess. And everybody over here talking about each other and stuff instead of looking at this stuff for what it's supposed to be. Because we, at the end of the day, everybody think about these bloggers and y'all in your fame either. This man is fighting for his life. And y'all just don't understand. This man, his mind mentally, because I would go crazy being in that damn bastard a week. But then you already been sentenced to 30 years, and then you got your. I'm pretty sure Jennifer Bunjean is saying, "Hi Banks, how you doing? Edward, how you doing?" I'm pretty sure Bunjean is letting him know the possibilities. We don't really know if the magistrates will want to see it. Like I think I was in what's the child name Dottie's on her channel when they were talking about it, and what I was saying about Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein. It took around 3 years for the appeal. It's still gonna take some time. Because Dottie was like, "Well, no, I think it was like that because of the COVID." We're still behind because of the COVID because they still behind in court cases, trials, so they still gotta play catch up with that. So we have the Jennifer Bunjean, you know, she's gonna have to go before the magistrate, you know. Um, I think somebody was in on Dottie's channel when I was talking about Weinstein that they granted him his, and somebody was like, "No, I don't think so. It hasn't happened yet." What I'm saying to you, just like how what they have to do is go in before the magistrate and plead to them and give them their reason why they should hear um, Harvey Weinstein case. And I was looking at it. As a matter of fact, I think either Mr. J sent me the link to go on there because we were looking for the link, waiting for it to come up so we can watch it, or I sent it to him. But we watched it, honey. And when I say Harvey Weinstein attorney was added, because it was, matter of fact, Harvey Weinstein had a black magistrate, female judge, magistrate, you know. It was two older white guys on each side, and it was a black magistrate in the middle. And he went and broke it all the way down. He crossed his T's and dot his I, all the questions that they had. So they looked over, went over it, which they have a whole lot of cases. Do y'all know how many appeals that they have? So we have to look at it like that. And let's just pray that they accept it. Because 9 times, because I'm funny. Who said something because I'm funny? Who the heck? Thomas, because you funny. So Harvey, which I told you guys, and y'all remember we was looking at the Harvey Weinstein case trial. And when you have females to say, you ask a female how were you feeling and what you would think about as you was going to the hotel. All I can do is just look down at my shoes and I'm like, oh, my shoes look a bum. When she said that, because see, I'm looking at it like this. Y'all better get out this woman world shit and look at a human being and look at reality. Because I would have been one of them jurors sitting there like, wait a minute. See, because they need people like us too. You need a mixture of people. You need a gumbo of flavors sitting on the jury panel. And I'll be looking like, wait a minute, girl. Now, did you say you wasn't worried about this man coming on to you or worried about why this man wants you to come to the hotel instead of a studio to perform? But you wasn't worried about nothing like that. But you looking down, seeing your shoes look a mess. Cause you want to, when you said your shoe looked a mess, you want to look good for Harvey Weinstein looking like Freddy Krueger, even his ugly self. And he white, and I said everybody was looking at it. Oh, he need to go to jail. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all. Y'all fighting for a man by the name of Robert Sylvester Kelly, and y'all don't want this man because I have a feeling Harvey Weinstein is gonna be the damn guinea pig and the sacrifice for white people so they can go after Bill Cosby and they go after Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay? Y'all remember me saying it. Y'all know I was talking about it because matter of fact, then the second one get up there. She said Harvey Weinstein come knocking on her door. She had on a damn gown. She didn't open that damn peephole. I'm like, what the fuck, Freddy Krueger at my door for this time of the night? And I got on my damn gown. And what man that's raping you said, I'm gonna make you feel good? So she said she had on a gown. She opened the door. How the hell Harvey Weinstein know where you stay at, baby, if you didn't invite him to your goddamn house? What, this rich man come to your house to snatch some cookie from you? You gotta listen to these people. But everything was the Me Too movement. That's when Me Too was, baby, all up in there. You had them white damn Me Too activists and stuff. It was Me Too. Oh, I experienced that with Me Too. It was Me Too that was molested and raped. But Me Too ain't accepting the bullshit from these people that was consensual with these men. Okay? So you got this woman letting him in her house with her gown on. So I looked at that. Y'all remember that? I'm looking like, wait a minute. You opened the door for Freddy Cool. You wanted something. I told y'all. Resume, they use it for an ATM machine in a resume. I don't care what nobody say. So she goes on, and y'all go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. And you listen to these women sit up on their stand and do this test of lie. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm sitting on the jury. Y'all know I was one of the jurors when I'm sitting there looking and observing. I'm like, wait a damn minute. Did she say this man was having sex with her after after him being satisfied? She said he went down on her. So I started thinking like, usually when a man wants their satisfaction, not even with a regular guy, even with a guy that's not even trying to, take nothing from you, I would think a person that's trying to violate you, they only think about themselves, honey. They ain't thinking about you getting no climax. And she said he went down on her, and I'm like, ew, that's nasty. Freddy Krueger, Harvey Weinstein, you is a freak. You done slammed all of this woman. You said, I want to make you feel good. She said he pulled her towards him. Now, honey, she remembered that. She said he pulled her, baby. And he was snacking. And she said, oh my God. I just started trembling real bad. And so you got them white people like, oh my God, she was really trembling. He had her frightened. And y'all remember me saying, I said, girl, you was climaxing. Y'all remember I played Leg Shaking by R. Kelly? I said, girl, you is having a climax, baby. I said, this man done ate your cookie so good. He had you shaking. And when she said, I was about to pass out. I said, damn, Harvey Weinstein, you had a tongue, baby. You had it going on. So this is me as sitting as a juror watching these people. And they're testimony. I said, baby, number one, jurors, she wasn't shaking because she was frightened. So obviously, y'all don't know nothing about having good climaxes. Y'all means didn't do your women's right, or y'all women didn't have a man to do y'all right to have y'all ate so good that you shook until you couldn't shake no more and you almost hell, I had that experience before because my head was shaking. My head was spinning too. That's how I knew what she had going on. That's why I say you got to have them experiences so to know what the hell what people talking about. Now, for the people that's with these sanctified dresses and stuff on don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I'm finna school you, baby. Harvey Weinstein, baby. Harvey Weinstein did that woman so good She climaxed till her ass was shaking so damn hard, and she said she was about to pass out. So if I was back there, I'd be like, let me ask y'all a damn question. How did Harvey Weinstein know what goddamn room she was in, address, and if she was expecting this man? Why the hell she had on a goddamn gown? Do y'all know Harvey Weinstein is rich as hell? Do you know this woman talking about her damn shoes? She was saying I was scared and wondering why the hell he want me at a hotel and not a studio because this man has a big ass studio with his brother. Why I can't go to the studio to show you my talent? See, people don't want to keep it honest. Hell. And everybody that had their first oral sex experience, if it was done right, even if it wasn't in your first oral sex experience, because I said that woman ain't the husband or whoever she had with her old ass, they didn't do her. But that Harvey Weinstein had some skills. Now go back and look at it. I'm just saying, you know, if you was a Me Too, because like I told you, I was a Me Too. I know force. I know force. And why would, and my question would have been in the, in the room as we making our deliberation on this, I would have been like, ask yourself this question. If this man came in to take something from her and violate it, why would he say, I'm gonna make you feel good? I want to make you feel good. He's just ugly. Ugh. Just like Flavor Flav, it's money. This is money. Them girls kissing all on Flavor Flav, Asher Black mouth. Oh, just for fame and stuff. But we gotta start holding women accountable too. Y'all, I know they say men's are stronger than women. I can't say that, y'all. Maybe because I didn't see that. I didn't see that. My grandma was a Hellcat, baby. My mama was a Hellcat. Them aunties, baby, they pull guns on your ass. They ain't gonna let no man violate them, or do nothing to harm them. They gonna beat the hell out you. My mom was fighting them like grown ass, like she was a damn man, her damn self. Y'all remember that scene on Harlem Nights when that woman was punching Eddie Murphy? That's how my mom was hitting them men. So I'm just saying, like, this is a situation which I wasn't really. I just want to talk about the whole entire situation, not making it all about Robert, because the situation is all over the world, all over the map, right? And we gotta separate the two from violation, consensual to violation, to a scorned woman that wants to revenge and retaliation. You have women that I know a whole lot of them. A lot of the women that was hurt by a man that he ain't really have shit. What she do for retaliation? She will go and she will stab up a tire, key up a tire and stuff like that. Now we got these women just calling the police and locking up these people for no reason, for life. So let me see if I have a little time with y'all, because see, I'm with my dad. They said the membranes of a 17-year-old. Let me see. I sent it to. I think triggering them over at the train, honey, because we've been listening to music, y'all. We've been going over there. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and support DJ T-Lie, because, honey, DJ T-Lie be on it, okay? Y'all make sure y'all, and that's exactly how it is spelled. Y'all know DJ T-Lie. She is really really good. But we got to talk about this, y'all. I'm just not afraid. Sorry, look at this. Okay, call myself sending it to. Who did I send it to? Okay, I know who I sent it to. It's a 17-year-old. They're holding her accountable. A 16-year-old. They're holding accountable. Um, a 16. I think in some school it was a 13-year-old that they arrested. I don't know what Harvey Weinstein did, but that mom said I was shaking so hard I couldn't stop shaking, and I almost passed out. I said, "Baby, you had a climax, okay? You had a climax." So if y'all getting offended by what I'm saying, I'm sorry. You just got to be real. It was a climax, okay? It was just people that didn't don't know about stuff like that. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to
This
experience that.
whole egg frying pan is very useful. It is convenient for making breakfast.
Okay, no,
Now
that's not the
on
one. What y'all? I'm telling y'all, I'll be on it, but it just be so much. I just don't know. Who did I send this to? I'm not looking, y'all, because I'll be looking forever. I'll be looking forever. I'm sorry. Also, enticement, you guys. On to other news, enticement. We have the police is now that's running around. I guess that y'all remember How to Catch a Predator. Has never been broke his leg. No, my kind of broke. He was just an ugly child. Yeah, I'm sorry, poor Flavor Flav. I'm sorry, baby. Um, to catch a predator. They're doing that again, and it's like what do you call it? Entrapment. I feel like it's entrapment. I don't know if they're trying. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Like, are they going to a person and say, "Hey, I'm 15 years old," or like, "Well, I'm 12, I'm 13," and trying to see if this man will catch the bait, and then arrested. I think it's a reality star that they um, actually trying to look for now because he bit the bait. So how do we balance this? I mean, how do we control our young women? How do we control our young women? Like, what do we do? Just say, for instance, let's just use me as an example, since I don't want to use anyone else, because um I'm this young woman that's growing up, that want to experience some things, and I spoke to my mother about experiencing these things, and I wanted to experience with the person that I want to experience with. I don't want to be like, okay, I want to try it, but I have to try it with somebody my age. Um, just say, talk about me, and then I tell my mother like, hey, what's the difference? It's like a penis, right? They're penises, right? Like, it's not an age on a penis, right? Because they're different sizes, different shapes, different forms of penises, colors, and all. That's what I told my mom. I was able to talk to my mother about anything because my dad raised us. And when we went to visit my mom, I guess she basically just wanted to, earn our love and let us do whatever. But we was able to talk to her about things like that. I couldn't talk to my dad about that. we couldn't look at boys when I was with my dad. Like, we couldn't look at boys. It was about education, keeping your room clean, respect, and things like that. So he didn't. If he would have been more in our ear about a man, maybe it would have been different, a different outcome when I went to visit my mother. So I tell her, like, okay, if you insert these penises in a wall with no face being shown, can you tell the difference? Only with the shapes and sizes. Like, he might be young and might have a grown up size. He might be older and have a little boy size. Like, so what's the difference? Like, so how do you approach somebody like me? You right? You know what I'm saying? And then what if I was that type of person that wanted revenge with my ex-husband? Because he cheated on me. Like, what if I decide after having babies and everything with this man, I decide to say, well, he forced me because I'm mad at him. Is that right? Do you say, oh, you're the cortex to your brain, you just didn't understand, you didn't know any better, with the sex with the man, it wasn't a stabbing, it wasn't a shooting, it wasn't a killing, and what? I'm just saying, I need help with this because I'm just confused with the world right now. Because I'm saying, if y'all gonna do him that way, and you have people that has violated women, y'all not pushing that. That's what I'm saying. It's not fair. Like, you have to hold. So you're rewarding women with restitution. You didn't say no, no restitution because you consented to this, right? So you get no restitution. You consented to it, but we're gonna do this to this person because he was the older person in this situation. But we're gonna teach you a lesson as well. No restitution, and we're gonna order you. If you don't have a high school diploma, you better have your high school diploma. Get your high school diploma and go seek some kind of job training skills or go to college. That's what they should have. You're rewarding them for something they was being involved in consensually, but enforced. Even with the parents cheerleading them on, and you have a parent consenting. You have a parent consenting their daughter and coaching her daughter what to do. You have the landfair knowing for years and years. You going seeking advice for shoes. Allegedly, you slept with the man. Allegedly, Sparkle slept with the man. Allegedly, your daughter slept with this man. And for years, you guys are praising this man. I'm not understanding it. These people that sat up there, one of them said they fell in love with him. I had a fight with my friend over him, but you guys are not telling these young ladies, like, what y'all did is wrong. Y'all saying he wrong for sex, but y'all not saying y'all wrong for pursuing this man. Cause I still haven't seen where he grabbed somebody and went to them. They came to him. According, if you're gonna believe everything Rashonda Landfair say, she says Sparkle had her to sit in the man's lap and rub on his head. Why everybody sound alike? Why is everybody sounding alike? Why is Sparkle sounding like Azriel's mother. What the hell going on here? When people not seeing this and not pushing the issue, y'all looking at one man and one name. But y'all better start looking at these young women and their parents and the system, everything, okay? And then how this girl, Rashonda Landfair, getting Section 8, where you have people that fell ill, can't work anymore with kids in line waiting for Section 8, and she can just open the doors and move everybody out the way and get Section 8. And if she can afford to pay $10,000 to an attorney to type up a restitution package, what the hell is going on with the law? Now that young man, I don't know his name, but Robert, I guess he was the last person he supposed to been a pimp, and he actually went through something similar, but he was supposed to be a pimp, right? And now he's advocating because he was the prison, and he's advocating and he's fighting, with this about the law. And I think he's trying to say he's not on Robert's side. He's taking the situation because it can be you and I. And how, if we're gonna want the law to be upheld, it's supposed to be upheld by everyone. And I said that. I said we can say Trump is not too big for the law. What's the officer A is not, right? If she violated and broke the law, and we talking about accountability, why she's not being upheld? We have the system telling Rashonda Landfair that you can be this young lady to try to have sex, and we'll give you some Section 8. They didn't say we'll give you an education, or are you mentally messed up? We'll give you some counseling, some therapy. What the hell going on with our system? Can somebody tell me that? So do the Landfair and all these other people getting this restitution, what they supposed to do with it? Because I already have a feeling about what one of them gonna do with it. Because they love showing off these all these name brands, these designer bags and shoes, and shopping, and flying overseas and going on trips, and Airbnbs posting up. What they supposed to do? What is the system doing here? I showed y'all remember the girl that was actually kidnapped, her along with two others chained down. The man got her pregnant. The man allowed her to be, walk around free, because she tried to gain his trust. Try to gain his trust, and so he allowed her to, be able to go downstairs and fix the little girl some food, and allow the girl to, teach the little girl. And the girl sent her daughter downstairs to see if her dad is gone, and it was a lock on the door, and she was like, the little girl, looking through there, and she see that the guy is gone. How long she was kidnapped? When it 15 years, about 15 years or something like that. And she kicked in through the screen that was in some part of the door, kicked it in, and he had a tent or something, and she was reaching out for help. She wanted help. She wanted help. This child was away from her family for 15 years. This man got her pregnant. She had a baby with this child, with this man. And they asked her after everything was over. She talked to people on different um, shows and different platforms, and they asked her, "What do you want?" She said she want a birth certificate for her child and a tombstone for her mother. And this is a white woman, right? White girl. Now she was really kidding. I the system, like I got so much going on in my brain that I can't keep stuffing this in my head to try to figure out what do we do with this system. What do we do with our young ladies? What do we do with consensual sex? Um, what do we do with Robert Sylvester Kelly? Do we say he is a danger to the world? And only thing he did was wine and dine these women. Every relationship has their ups and downs. Everybody gets angry. I would like to know one person that does not get angry. Please let me know. I remember watching the what's that, the is it Jesus crucifixion or something like that, and he walked in the temple, and these people were collecting taxes and gambling or whatever they were doing, and he got angry and he chunked the money up. He got angry. Who doesn't get angry? And then you steal it, so he didn't have a right to get angry. You guys. We are almost 2 hours in. I don't want to be on here long, but I just want to ask it. We're gonna come back on this. When are we going to talk about these things? When are we gonna hold the other party responsible? I'm not talking about the violation situation. I'm talking about the consensual things and people like the Landfair family, even the Clarys. Is this what it is now? I just want to know. I'm just trying to embrace myself for the quiet, the calm and peace and quietness after the storm. But um, I listened to some music last night with DJ T Law. We was laying here just listening. I talked to my dad for a while. But I just sat back and I thought about it, y'all. Um, Pray and encourage Robert. I'm here to encourage my nephew. My nephew doesn't have the resources in the base, the support base like Robert Sylvester Kelly. So I try to balance myself to make sure that I support my nephew, and I'm gonna be trying to work on supporting um, a family member that's in a mental hospital because she feels that she just after she had sex she just went buck wild. So what we do with that? Hmm? I know someone now that um, she got pregnant by an older guy, and the dad was upset and he wanted the mother to arrest him, and she was like, she's finna have a baby and I'm not finna be taking care of this baby. So she didn't arrest him, but this man ended up getting her pregnant again, and she's still in school. So I mean, what do we do? Like you couldn't tell her anything, which I'm like, She walking around with her booty out, hanging out her shorts and stuff like she's some grown woman and stuff. And so the mother just like, I'm not calling no police. I'm not. If I call the police, you gonna come down here and help me take care of her and this baby. So I mean, what do we do? How we balance this? Because we can't be one sided. We can't say, y'all, it's okay to do this. And I know we say as a an adult, you should have done this and you should have done that. I mean, you can't even talk to kids these days. Like if they doing something down the street, we talk about that. Like you can't even be like, hey, you that's wrong. Somebody want to come and shoot you in your face without saying something to them, trying to, tell them right. So what do we do with this system, broken system that we have? Okay. That's okay, honey. We don't be getting on. This is a pop up. I'm up here, um, visiting my dad, going to see my nephew, and I'm gonna try to. I'm still trying to get information on the mental health hospital, so I can go up there. Hopefully, I have time. I have to be back in Houston Wednesday, so hopefully I can try to get all this done. See, I be trying to, instead of resting myself after I done reopen my inside, I still be trying to go. When I'm gonna make myself stop, y'all? Can I? I be trying to. I do. I just feel like it's not enough being done. Like, what do we do? Cause I'm lost. I'm lost right now with this. And then this man don't deserve life in prison. Come on. If you looking at it how the public is putting it out there, the prosecutors putting it out there, and everybody else putting it out there, wouldn't you just say get him some mental help and see what we can do if we're saying you're not saying thinking you're doing something wrong. So if you're saying he's not owning up to it, like shouldn't you say let's get him some help? Shouldn't that the system? So now we say rotten hell. Telling you, these people do not. It to me, it's more about money. They're not caring about life. Um, I look at the system. I'm telling y'all, the system is a bug. You hear me? Because I downloaded this app. This app we have to download for me to talk to my nephew on video chat or text him and for him to call. And if you put money on the book, just say you put $20 on the book, they're gonna get $12 of that. This system, the jail system is eating people money up alive, and people, and it's the poor. You have a lot of poor people. You got families that don't have a lot of money. They're trying to barely can pay for eggs. They can't pay for eggs. That I swear, I I'm on this right here. I wish I can go. Let me see. Do I have it on here? Okay, yeah, it's on here. I forgot I have it on here. So I don't remember my password. I don't remember my password, y'all. Where's my password? What's my I'm gonna show y'all how much this is. I don't know how it is. I don't know if Robert has this CTC connecting people, and you can connect to him. I need to put some money on here too, so I can talk to my nephew. But this is a hard situation. Robert loves his fans, right? Um, he only can see certain people. He doesn't have the freedom that he had, you guys. How is he taking this? What do his fans do? Do they write him and tell him about all the mess, all the the fake cousins, the fake this, the fake that, and all the problems? What y'all do? Do you what do y'all do like to tell him everything's gonna be okay? Because I would I I think it will mentally destroy me. I don't know that damn password. I am not because I haven't. This is my second time going on this thing, guys. Okay, let me see. Come on. I just want to show y'all. It's truly sad because the people who have this can't have a life in prison. Though so was it bad to y'all to deserve to die behind prison? Yeah, I don't understand it. Oh, it's heartbreaking. Okay, I'm finally in. What you mean? Okay, manage money. This is a lot, y'all. Okay, balance. How do I put money on here? I don't know how to do this. Check rates. The prepaid cards are 25 cents per minute for collect calls. I'm trying to add some money on here. The kiosk voice is $3 a minute. Live agent fees, like if you want to call and put fees on there, they're gonna charge you $5.95 every time. I'm trying to add some money so y'all can see how much this prison system video picture message. I don't know shit out of it. I need to add money, guys. Can I add some money? How do I add money? Can y'all help me? Because I don't know how to do this shit, okay? I don't want to call my sister because she would cuss me out. Oh my God, don't be taking me through. That's, yeah. 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 Why y'all think Robert be like, oh, okay. And then they can't even stay on that long. And then, like, he might need to call his attorney. So it's money. This prison system is banking it up. And do y'all think they give a damn? They're really happy you got people like Robert in there, and you got the people sending him money. He's trying to live, and they charge these people arm and a leg. And so my nephew is diabetic. He has diabetes, and so he needs insulin. And my sister said that he has to pay for his insulin. What the hell going on? Okay, it says start. Oops, there was an error. Okay, I need to see how much it is to add. Make a payment. Okay. It says, oh my God, y'all, I am not good with this kind of crap. I think I can do better when it's when I went online. Okay, history, changing email. Um, okay, but like, how do you put money on here, y'all? Look, I'll be talking to the phone. Damn it, how? Okay, rates. Okay. Because when I tried to put some money on the tablet, I was able to do it on the tablet. And when I added, I said, I can't do nothing but give him $20. And so, like, I was trying to put $20 on there. I was like, I got myself like, girl, don't you know they only gonna give him $12 on this $20? How much is gonna be for 50? She's like, girl, I gave him 50 for his birthday, but he ain't getting but 30 of that. I'm like, those dirty bastards. So you taking the poor people money like this out here that didn't do anything. Like, hi Miguel, Sir Miguel. Let me see. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me go into this thing. I gotta let this thing. Y'all know me and my eyeballs. I'm not putting on them glasses because they messing with me. Go into this thing. I'm so damn country. I said, let me go into this thing. I said, let me go into this. Let me go into this chat real quick. Okay. Hey, Lily.
YDK with Lele is so focused on his appeal at GDD and the emails aren't as frequent unless it's about the FBOP. He does say tell his family, supporters that he loves them in between certain emails.
I'm talking about my nephew and his money, honey. I was just saying he be, this. You said country is good, honey. Calls are supposed to be free. But what if he want to call his attorney? I know she can call him and speak to him, but what I'm saying, okay. I don't know what they got going on over there. I guess I'm just going by. Oh my God, he had to pay for this. Yeah, my nephew got to pay. That's why I said, honey, I'm glad. See, Robert, he got a fan. Like, just think about these poor people. Okay, I'm trying to see what y'all saying.
Sandra Hudson, the Great Spirit, is in U.S. Why wait on something? Help us. When it's already here, they have to be made to change their laws, and I ain't sitting back waiting.
Yeah, you guys, them laws is something. Sir Miguel says something. I was trying to find what Sir Miguel. Where is your? I don't know. Somebody said something. I don't know.
Dottie B, it's truly sad because the people whom are behind this can't have a conscience. Life in prison, though. So Rob, was that bad to y'all to deserve to die behind bars?
Well, you know what? I was saying it too. I said, y'all. I said, dude. I think I'm gonna tell you, it's the money. Their conscience not giving a damn, but in life, they're gonna lay down, and their conscience, if you have one, it's gonna eat you alive. It's your conscience. It's like when I had a big argument, with my significant other, and it was just petty. We both was just petty, and like if you say something to hurt my feelings, I'm gonna say something to hurt back. And I was driving, and I was so mad, y'all. And like as I was driving, I was listening to my music because I'm able to think, and just have an open mind. And my conscience was eating me. I'm like, you ain't have to, just because he said something, like, you ain't have to go that route. You could just ignore him. You could say, God bless you. It's like, my conscience was hitting me because I went in deep. He said something to me and I was pissed off, and and a lot of people just don't have that. Why? It doesn't make sense to me that look at the commercials, right? What do y'all see on these commercials? They want you to save a dog, give dog food and shelter, and help that dog. I have never seen a commercial about helping the homeless, and I see these people on the bridges and stuff. Y'all, I just be like, damn. I'm looking around like, what the dogs is? Like, I don't see no dogs walking around here that's able to, eat out the trash can and survive. Like, oh my God, it's cold and this person sleeping on the bridge. Like, it's somebody actually sleeping on the grass by the bus stop when I'm driving home, and I look at that, I'm like, okay, what are dogs at? Like, we had Governor Abbott to say no more. Dogs will not be chained down. You're gonna go to jail if you lock them dogs down. I don't understand it. But you have someone to take a life, they can get out of jail. Some of them even bond out. I'm not understanding this. You have, like I told y'all before, nobody saying Robert's an angel and a saint. None of us are. A lot of people have done some shit that they regret in their life. But to take this man's life, and it hurts me because I look at my mother. They took my mother. My mother is gone. My grandmother's gone. Like all my grandfather. I just have my dad. And I don't know how Robert family feel and how they feeling right now. It feels like they're trying to, and people don't understand. Like, I'm not even talking about the music because I can listen to his music. His music, R. Kelly, gonna live on forever. It's Robert Sylvester Kelly and people that's in this prison system, and we have a fucked up system. We spend money to go through all the stuff like a one man. We have a system that encouraging and rewarding people for their wrongdoing. To me, people don't understand. To me, it's like Robert family. To me, like Don Russell's my family. I feel the same way about them the way I feel about my nephew. And I'm like, this man is a human being. Why y'all dogging him like that? I can't even say dogging him because, like, dogs get. I don't understand, y'all. What we're gonna do about our system? I give and I can, but one day I'm going to put a family up for 1 year so they can get up. Yeah, and that's fine. But what I'm saying is, Sir Miguel, what is wrong with going on around here? Like my dad, I'm gonna tell y'all about my dad. Black folks always had it rough though, but they're down. But this is their own life though. The depression is real, y'all. And that's why I'm here with my dad. I got a break from the going to the doctor. And I have really, really been dealing with depression. Just fighting for life. I'm like, none of these people's lives have been taken. I'm looking at these women and I'm just trying to see, like, I think I'm having more mental illness and mental breakdowns and suffering than some of these women put out there to be, right? I'm seeing a counselor, a therapist, I'm taking medication. But my father, I was talking to him, like, some people moved from that house over there. And, like, once you move, rats and stuff. I'm not claiming depression, but I'm just gonna be real. I'm not gonna. I don't sugarcoat it, and I don't try to come on here and act like I'm this perfect Patty, act like I'm rich, act like I got it all. But I thank God I had a chance to live life, and I told that God has spiritual life for a reason. I'm pulling through. I'm here with my dad and my family, and um, like always though, they out having fun, right? I'm sitting here trying to figure out my schedule to go visit my nephew. I told my sister, like, I drove a long ways and I'm tired because it really hurts me to drive now, but I push myself anyway because I'm stubborn. And I'm like, hey, sis, I got to go to my mama grave. I know it's a long way, but take me to my mama grave because I feel like if I go sit down, I have a bench. I had a tombstone bench put there, carved with a poem about my mother. And I sit there and we have a tombstone with her face. And I feel like sitting there and it's just like I be talking to her and like she just be telling me, like she be talking back to me like I hear her. And I feel so good, y'all, when I go visit my mother's grave. So after that, then I want to go in to the mental place. And then just to see what can happen. Well, I don't see you on here. I don't see you. Is it Diddy V? Well, I don't see you on here. It's a lot of words. Let's see. Diddy V. Black folks legally in the order of Miguel. Who's the house? No matter what the stance of God will free him. We all have sin, but when people are so jealous of you, it make you. Somebody told me I'm scared to get rich. I just can't get it. The whole case is flawed, corrupt. That's what I'm saying, Diddy, y'all. But what I was saying about my dad, I'm sorry. I was trying to pull this up too at the same time. I don't know how to do this. My dad, let me close this right quick because y'all know I am a crybaby. I think I get that from my dad, like the kindness and not wanting to hurt. He says inhumane. I'm gonna tell you why my dad said this when he told me that was inhumane. The neighbor moved and like pests and stuff started. He's like, yo, he's like, it was rats. These rats haven't been like since these people moved. So I'm like, he said, I got them traps. And he said, I just can't do it. He said, I'm a little mouse. He said, a little mouse was on the thing, and he was like, he was just trying to struggle to stay alive, and I just couldn't do it. It's just inhumane if you're gonna just if I don't want nothing just gonna happen. Just sitting there suffering. My dad was hurt over a rat. Okay, a rat. I want to. Yeah, it's why. Can somebody just tell me what's going on and why the need to? Just especially when I don't know. I'm that's why I don't come on here a lot because I have everything in my head like what I'm gonna talk about and what I'm gonna say, and then I just get in my feelings and I listen and I don't want to listen to any more of his of the calls because I can hear desperation in his voice. I hear yeah. I oh, I try to I try to stay balanced here in Robert's situation, balance on both sides. You know, um, I'm not gonna sit here and be like I'm a female and I'm gonna be on these women's side and I'm gonna baby them up. I'm gonna grind them just like I grind the females in my family. I have two nieces in there. They'll tell you, you know, I always tell them, you know, you're gonna have them life learning lessons, but you know, other people that had their life has had their life learning lesson, and they tell you about their life learning lesson, take it and learn from it. Because sometimes you can get in a situation, you can think about my life learning lesson, be like, this sounds like something that my auntie said to me, so I better watch out. As your favorite son Jesus will work it out. You are recovering and stress is nothing good. I know I that's why I'm here. I'm here. But I'm trying to find I my dad left in my car. I'm gonna see if I can get my sister to take me to my dad so I can get out a little bit. I don't like the tone of his voice. Yeah, I can't listen, Vet. Um, I hear desperation. Um, he already, they found him guilty, and a lot of people say, well, they found him guilty, so he wrong. You have 12 people, okay? It's just 12 people making this decision, right? And some of them don't go for it, and some do. So you have 12 people holding somebody's life in their hands. They're just like a doctor, like going into you, and you're trusting this doctor to make the right decisions, right? And listening to him, I hear a person that's scared. He might not sound like it to y'all, but a mother, a person that has gone through a lot, a G, a auntie, a sister, a daughter, and a person that been through a life learning lesson. I said, this child is hurting. It's like he trying to figure out what to do. Like, this is my last option. Um, and if you listen to him, it's like I'm not understanding. And people try to say something wrong here, because he's still talking about that was his girlfriend, and he's trying to understand. You can feel the hurt. He's like, what? Why are these people doing this to me? So now we got the prosecutor saying now he's trying to blame it on everybody but himself. He's like, everything was good with my girlfriend until she found out that I was lovey dovey on the other. And then I was like, I wish I could talk to him and be like, um, no, I don't. I don't want to talk to him. But I was saying to myself, baby, it's Creed. It's not that she mad because you done told her this and told her that. These two women lived together. They was in the same house together. I'm pretty sure Robert had sweet nothing talk in her ear, sweet nothing talk in this woman's ear, and he's telling everybody, I'm like, okay, um, it's I'm gonna make it at all costs. Don't care who life I take, and I understand, and I sit back and I listen. I look at Tim Savage, and he said he want him to die in prison. I said, this is a man full of hate because you mad you don't have control of your daughter and that you want to take somebody's life. I can hear in his voice. Subscribe how he's been wrongfully. And I think the last call that I listened to, it's like to the point where he want to cry, and he just to me like I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna be strong, but y'all just say what you want to say. Like, oh, this man's strong. I done seen him go through this and that. You ain't seen him go through prison for 4 years, and the people telling him 30 years, and then we trying to give him 25. So now I'm desperate. I got to reach out. I want to live. I don't want to die here in prison. I have given, yes, I have done wrong in my life, but I don't deserve life in prison. Yes, I have had many women, but I don't deserve any life in prison. I don't understand it. I gave this woman the world. Matter of fact, I treated her better than half of the girlfriends I had. I don't understand. But now I understand, and that's why I'm so angry. Because now I was told that somebody manipulated the system by playing with this person that had my back head. That's just like a friend, y'all. This situation is like a friend, right? His whole mental state of mind, that's God alone, because many would have just broke. Yes, that's what I'm saying. 4 years. But he hanging in there. He got hope. And I'm saying, I think what giving him hope is Jennifer Bunjean in the appeal. And that's why he's like, this is my last shot. It's just like the Super Bowl. Win or go home. But in this case with Robert, it's win or be locked up for life. Okay? This is like that. Like, I'm gonna have to be in this game too, Jennifer Bunjean. And I, some people like, he need this and he need that. We don't know what he need. We just have to ask God to give him what he need. Even I pray on Don Russell that something happen where a Hail Mary comes in his life, because the man don't deserve prison. All he did was try to help a friend. he jumped in the ocean without a life vest, just like Robert. He jumped in there to try to help him. Robert is drowning. He ain't got no life vest. Let me jump in here, and we both don't have no life vest, and we don't have nobody to save us. Just looking around, it's just ocean everywhere. But is it? Does this? That's why I'm telling you, that's why I be telling y'all I'm so behind in this stuff, cause just reading this stuff, I'm like, this is sad. And we don't understand it. I understand just that one day they locked me up for no reason. And hell, my sister still laugh. We can laugh about it now, but hell, I was a goddamn wreck. I didn't want to drive my damn car. I didn't want to go outside. I couldn't sleep. I was scared I was gonna wake up when I'm back in the jail again. And then it took me a long time to even go over 55. I would drive 50. If it was 55, I would drive 50 or 45. I I was messed up. You bring in some stuff, and I I will say to y'all, even with Larry, um, all these people, this is my plea. Larry, um, uh, Angelo, Tim, all y'all people. What y'all are mad about is money. And y'all care that much because y'all didn't get this opportunity with this man that had this kind of fame, and y'all thought he could blow everybody up and put money in everybody's pocket. And he deserved life in prison because y'all didn't get what y'all wanted. I don't hear the outrage with Angelo for taking his son life like I hear the outrage. And him with Robert dating his daughter, and y'all allowed this for so many years. The industrial is scared of what Kill could be if he got the help he needed regaining this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I what I'm saying, and we were talking about this. I said, okay, you feel that way. So do you see something there then? So if you saying this and he's saying that and you saying, so shouldn't we be like, let's try to get him some psychological help? But once again, see these women are some of these women are so used to looking at um, the social media world. I don't. That's why I don't watch. My dad, he has the TV on. I turn it off. I always tell him, watch what you're gonna watch. I don't. I don't try to watch a lot of TV. I don't nothing like that. That's why I don't know a lot about what's going on today. Because this world now is about sexing, the women being butt naked, designer things, riches, parties, all this. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. One day I'm gonna come on here and I can show you. I dealt with that life, okay? I dealt with the limo taking us to the box seat for the basketball games and stuff. The limo taking us, you know, to this, to that, the parties, just flying, going to different places, enjoying all this stuff. And I'm gonna tell you, it was okay, the experience for that first time, but it gets old. And I enjoy myself just sitting right here chilling. So for all these people that feel like they gotta have all this money, and you think that it's gonna make you happy, or you want this money so you can brag to put somebody else down and talk about this person and say that this person, you got this, I have this and you don't have this, nanny boo boo. I have jewelry. I got to do stuff with that. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all where I was taking my kids on one trips with mom, so we could just have that one time. Cause when you be with all your kids and stuff at one time, it's like you don't have enough time to spend time with them and know what's going on with each one of them, because you can't hear everything that they got going on in their life. And I fly my kids out, limo, everything, and you know my daughter and I, we went to see the Houston game in New Orleans, and limo picked us up, limo dropped us off. We right there with sitting right behind the basketball players, right there courtside seat. The VIP pass to the back lounge and stuff. I took my son to watch LeBron James in Miami, limo. He got a chance to see see the cheerleaders. My other son, we went to Memphis. The limo picked us up from the hotel. We had a long, crazy drive. We talking in the car, and going to the box. We have our server, our drinks. We looking down. I wasn't even thinking about the game. I'm up in there having fun, just seeing them smile, and I enjoyed that life. But I'm telling you, it's like it gets tired. I'm tired. Like I got tired of the heels. I gave away 300 pair of shoes. Okay, and I'm just saying what I'm saying. BMW. No, that was Rita. What I'm saying, Rita, to these people that's going all out their way to just willing to just take somebody's life for their money that they worked hard for, poor, from rags to riches, and they didn't get a bite of it. Because they wasn't a part, couldn't be a part of it. We have this envy thing that's terrible. Where's the humane? Yeah, I wish Kel had a job back in '06 until now, because I remember on the show when he performed his song Shut Up live, I was like, Kel, speaking, so now we are here. Yeah, and then so yeah, to think about that, like if they would have just found him guilty back then, what would have been like? I don't know. It's just confusing to me, but I'm just saying to these people that just want to take a life, it's not even worth it, honey. I done had the time of my life, but honey, it gets old. That's gonna get old. The limo's gonna get old. Going being front and center gonna be old. Walking around with damn heels and your damn feet killing you is gonna get old. Um, I didn't give a shit. I feel like Lil Troy. I'm good right now. And I have people like, "Oh, you gonna get back in the promotion business?" I'm like, "Hell no! I don't want to deal with nobody. I don't want to deal with the backstab, and I don't want to deal with nothing. I don't want to have to deal with dressing up in no heels and walking around tired as hell, sleeping, ready to go to sleep. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be looking at nobody else that got money and they showing they bling bling and looking at groupies trying to flash all up on them half naked, trying to get to them. I don't want to see that. I I I just want to be happy, and it ain't money is not gonna always make you happy. Those chicks in there, fam, dancing around, I'm waiting a huge payday. I'm gonna tell you something, Diddy V. I know a lot of people done did some stuff for money, and that money they couldn't rest with it. They couldn't rest with it. And I just pray for he stay strong. I pray Don stay strong, and everybody. I pray my nephew stay strong, and everybody going on in this system. I pray that baby that's in the mental health stay strong, and I'm praying for a lot of stuff. Lil Troy having a birthday party. I saw on IG. Yeah, he texted me check and see how I was doing. I would have been up in there with him, child, but I did one of his birthday parties. It was off the chain. I'm gonna have to show y'all some pictures of that baby. It was a strippers, honey. They was everywhere. Them strippers was everywhere, honey. Them poles, they was swinging on the pole like Spider Woman and stuff. And Big Pokey performed. It was real nice. Um, Somebody said one of my homeboys passed away. He a promoter. Praying for him and his family. Don't put me in that. I'm not offended. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm enjoying you. Put you in what, baby? Well, don't put somebody in what? What are we not putting somebody in? Cause I ain't looking at those those two judges and those prosecutors. They have already made their decision. This is a game. Oh, I just hope that man. I just hope he don't listen. But they always say that the judge usually be on the prosecutor's side on what they be talking about. But let's, Jennifer know that Jennifer Bungie ain't doing what she's supposed to do by law. She got to file all these motions and she got to file this stuff and work from the courts here first. And once she presented, because they're gonna ask her, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you file this? Did you object to that? Did you do this? Did you do that? So she just crossed her T's and dotting her I's, and let's just pray and give her, the strength to do whatever she needs to do, because she got a lot of work to convince these three people. First, we gotta pray that they accept it. But I feel deep in my heart, listen to Harvey Weinstein's um, attorney fight for him to be heard. I think she has a big grounds. She got grounds to be heard. It's a lot of shit that happened in this um, court case that was out of order. So, and hopefully that they understand that he deserved, you know, a right to a fair trial and due process. And let's just hope everything is speedy. My nephew waiting. He's rushing. He's saying he want a speedy trial. I know when I get there, he's gonna be asking me all these questions, and I'm gonna have to start talking to some people because I don't know about the laws here in Louisiana, but I know this stuff is high. I'm still trying to. I'm still trying to. Matter of fact, just go onto this website, and I guess you can see it. Go onto this website website and put in a certain amount of money, see how much the prison system get. These people are eating good off these prisoners and their families. So I say the family, because see they have to, and then so the prisoners they say, well, how much? They're not making that much money. 15 cents, right? An hour? Is it 25 cents an hour? I forget. These are certain states. I gotta remember. I'll get that. I think we talked about that before, but we will. But listen, I'm going on and on. It's 2 hours and 34 minutes. Y'all, I'm gonna go. I am so happy to be on here to talk to you guys. I actually want to come on here and laugh with you guys and stuff, but this is a serious matter, and life matters to me. Just like I'm fighting for my life. I know Robert's trying to fight for his life. He has every right. People should knock him for what he's doing, because I will be doing everything I can do to get some stuff done. I'm sorry, y'all. I told my sister that she can send some pictures to my nephew. To send a message is 50 cents. Um, a video call is 30 cents a minute, and okay, you get to visit 20. You visit 25 minutes, you guys. That's hard. Like, how do a person visit? I hope his kids go see him. They did the leg shake his kids and stuff. But I hope they go visit. He needs some inspiration right now. But y'all be blessed. Um, y'all gotta catch me when my mind is somewhere focused, because I'm really not focused. I had a lot that I want to talk about, but when I started talking about it, like a whole lot of stuff started going a different way. But he's a human being. He doesn't deserve it. Okay, hold up, y'all. Let me see what she just posted. There's so stuff on. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all go on Justice for Kale. She just posted something. Jennifer Bunjean just posted another motion. She is putting these motions in. Jennifer Bunjean doing what she's supposed to do. From what I understood, that these every time you put in you filing something, it's like $100 and some dollars. So she put all this money. So y'all gotta look at this money. And then you fighting to get these appeals. Ain't no telling how much it is to do that right there. So it costs money to do all this stuff. So I'm gonna call her. I was gonna make a little a little theme for Jennifer Bunjean. Hats off to her. I just wish everybody, could afford great attorneys to fight for them. Unfortunately, my nephew has a court appointed attorney, and he said, I never seen this lady. And I said, baby, unfortunately, you probably won't see her till your trial, or maybe a day before trial. I said, I'm sorry. We try to look for him $15,000. Okay. So it's this system is ugh. But let me go. I don't want to get into no more, but we gotta figure out something. We gotta get this system. And the ex-wife and of here. Child, I don't want to talk about that baby mama. Y'all know how I feel about that baby mama. I'ma shut up. I want us to have a great day. So glad to see you. I'm so glad to see y'all too, Rita. Thank y'all for coming out, Thomas. I didn't get. I think I spoke to you earlier, but hey, but they need to be praying or forgiving this in advance. I hope they do like that girl. She's the one y'all. I remember I showed y'all. I'm finna go off after I say this. I always say that, but we still talking. Um, y'all remember I showed y'all how a person could go through some things and be believed. Y'all remember that little girl told them people that her dad molested her, and they said that she was, I'm sorry, she was penetrated with a pencil sign, and she was actually having sex in the second grade with a second grader. She was being penetrated by a second grader. If she was being penetrated by her dad, no, and so it messed her up mentally. She ended up on drugs, and she was going through a whole lot, and then she went to rehab. She's started going to church. She asked God for forgiveness, and she had to go back and talk to these people to free her dad. I think, didn't her dad stay in there almost for 15 years, and he said the stuff that he had to go through. So the older sister mad at that sister for lying on her dad. She said that he missed out on her prom, on her getting married, his grandkids and everything. But he just I get he forgave his daughter. I don't know how their relationship is right now, but he forgave her, and he just happened that she let them know that he didn't do it. But she said she did it because you know how mothers talk around their kids. She was upset because he was drinking and smoking weed. He never did that around them, and she wanted attention. She did it for attention. Sad. We gotta fix this system in America. We taking care of everybody else's country, helping everybody with their wars and fights and stuff, and whatever else they got going on in crisis. We better help the United States with their crisis. Once again, these are human lives too. They deserve. He deserved. He doesn't deserve to be in prison. He deserved, um, counseling and therapy. So y'all, God bless you. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday, the rest of your Sunday, and have a great, safe weekend. Y'all be blessed. Oh, y'all see my hand? Oh, I'm sorry. It's so okay. You still gonna see my hand? Okay.